Welcome to Do the Talk podcast. This is your real estate podcast where we teach regular people just like us how to invest in real estate. If you're looking to invest in real estate, you have come to the right place. I will be your host today. My name is Hamed Lawal, if you don't know, and this is my co-host today, Ibrahim. Ibrahim was smiling. How are you doing, Ibrahim?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. It's a good day, and we are here. Want to educate our audience. And by the way, we always appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching our video. But one thing we need from you, and it is free.
Yeah.
Ahmed, I should say it is free. Please share this video. Click on like, subscribe to our channel. We are dedicated, committed to always come here and talk to you guys about how to do this, how to do that. All we ask in return is to please help us. You clicking on it, you sharing our video, it's going to help the podcast to grow. Like the video, the education, it's gonna spread the word. Let everybody know that this is what we are doing because we are passionate about it, and we really hope you can help us. We are counting on you, by the way. So, Ahmed, today I know we have a very great and interesting topic about the pros and cons of HOA. Of course, there are a lot of myths out there about HOA and, HOA is this, is that. But then we all know there's always a good side to everything, good and bad, of course. And that's why we say pros and cons. How can you start us up here? What are the things you need to know about this HOA, please?
Yeah, so Homeowner Association is what HOA is.
Yep.
And this is usually a management for a community,
Yes.
a management for a neighborhood. You know, just like we have management, property management that manage a particular property, HOA is there to manage the entire community.
Yes.
So, and these are their job includes, public area cleanup, making sure everybody abide by the set rules,
Yes.
Managing the board of the HOA, because the HOA itself have a board which are the resident of that neighborhood, right? So making sure they are not violating anybody's rules, and if there's any conflict between the neighbors, HOA can step in and with the rules. This is what the rules of this neighborhood say.
Yes.
What is allowed, what is not allowed. So who is within the rule, who is outside of the rule. They'll be able to caution who is outside of the rule and be able to say to who is within the rule, next time come and report to us, we'll take it off from there. So you don't have to go and confront your neighbor and started this conflict and all that. So things like that is what HOA is there for. Are they good? Yes. Will I use HOA? Yes. For the neighborhood that I live in, we do have HOA, and I'm actually part of the board of the HOA. So this is something that I personally think it's a good idea, because you can decide to say I am good, but you can't say that for your neighbor, right? So you can say I'm going to cut my lawn, but you can't say that for your neighbor. You can say I'm not going to park 10 vehicles on my property, but you can't say that for your neighbor. I actually turned down an application, a qualified application, just because I was told that they're going to be parking 10 vehicles. This is just a 2-car garage. At least if you park 2 inside, maybe you can squeeze 4 in the driveway. That's the maximum. So, but if you are telling me you have a lot of cars, you do car business and all that, no, I'm not going to allow that, because that will go against the rule of the HOA in that neighborhood. And if you look at it, it's just to make everything look tidy. And people that are coming, it makes it more attractive. I know you guys watching us right now, you've gone to some neighborhood before and you'll be like, you know what? I like to live here.
Yes.
That is the beauty of HOA. They keep things organized. Some HOA go as far as cutting people's lawn for them just to make sure it's all the same. It all looks the same. Everything looks perfect, right? So if you are that type that likes things more organized, look good, the value of your house be, increasing. That is kind of a setting that the HOA or the kind of value that HOA can bring to you.
Yes.
It's not free though.
Yeah.
It comes at a value. It comes at a cost.
Yeah.
You have to be paying your dues.
Yes.
You have to be going to meetings. You have to be doing, following the rules.
Yeah.
These are the things that some people don't want. Like some people are like, I don't want to be paying extra charges just to live in my house.
Yes.
I don't want people to be telling me how much car I can park in my driveway.
Yes.
So if you are like that, then HOA community is not for you, because you will have to live by the rules, and you might even be getting fined by the people that you hire to come and manage your neighborhood. So that is where the frustration of people comes up, and where people always see like, oh, they control me. They are trying to, do this with my property. It's my properties. Well, it is your property, but it is their job to keep everything organized. If they are inconsistent with their rules, by all means, make sure you point it out.
Yes.
Because the rule is set by people that live in the neighborhood, and that rule must apply to everybody.
Yep.
So if you give someone exception, then you have to take out that rule, because you have to give everybody that exception.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? So the frustration can come if the rules are not consistent.
Yeah. If there's any discrimination, anything, you have to work on them.
Yes.
Them and,
yes.
Yeah.
So a lot of time when I see our group chat blowing up, hey, this is happening in this address, this is happening in this house, blah, blah, blah. The number one thing I always ask them is, what rule are they going against? Mm-hmm. A lot of time, let me say 9 out of 10, they will be like, yeah, this is the rule, but there's always that
loophole.
Yeah, because you don't just like it, that is why you call it out. They are not actually violating any of our rules. So if they are not violating any of our rules, then we cannot do anything except if we want to change the rule tomorrow.
Yes.
So just because your neighbor doesn't like what you're doing in your backyard, if there's no HOA rule that says this is,
the other way.
So you can literally do it until the rule is being put inside your what's it called?
The bylaw.
The bylaw, the covenant for the neighborhood. So this is what HOA does. Yeah. So I think I share part of, I don't want to pay more, but at the same time, I want my area to be organized. Ibrahim, what is your view in this this kind of situation?
It's a tough one, because you can now eat your cake and still have it.
Yeah.
If you already eat it, it's gone. You know. So the truth is that we want that top class, well kept, looking, attractive neighborhood. But then we don't want to be in an HOA environment.
Yeah.
You want to do what you like. You want to raise chicken in your your house, at the backyard. You want to raise, maybe a dog and all that. You want to have a pet, but someone else would like to raise pig at the back of their house too. Now, if everybody should do what they like, the neighbor will be out of control. There will be a odor issue. There will be a clutter issue on the way. Too much of cars, traffic, or everybody should, if someone who's selling cars, just like you gave an example, and then there will be it's just gonna be
no orderliness.
No orderliness. Thank you. So that is the part of the thing that HOA are ensuring that such chaos or such inorderliness does not happen, and it's really a good thing, to be honest, because that's what keeps the value of that property. Or let's say you come out of a blue and say you want to paint your house yellow, the exterior.
Yeah.
By the way, HOA has nothing to do with your interior. You can do whatever you want inside your house, but outside you choose to make it yellow. I choose to make it red. James choose to make it purple. Another person chooses to. So the neighbor is just gonna look messy because the color does not match. They are contracting each other, and so what am I saying here?
Yeah.
HOA has its own benefit.
Yeah.
I guess what we need to look at is maybe the finances, like the amount they charge.
Yeah.
If you feel like they're charging too much, join the board.
Yeah.
and see the expenses.
Absolutely.
And see if the expenses they are charging is too, like the money you guys get every year, if it's way too much than what you should keep, then you can recommend, let's lower this price.
Yeah, let's cut it down.
Let's cut it down.
Maybe you know
Because
another vendor that can do it cheaper than what they are charging you.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you see that, yeah, we have excess, a lot of excess all the time, and we don't spend up to this. Let's cut it down. Or you see a management where maybe the software or everything, they are charging you guys too much, and you know another software company that will make it cheaper.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, there are a lot of software that they utilize, for example, for payment and all that. So,
websites.
yeah. So you can bring that opinion and see how you can cut costs.
Yeah.
But that good side of HOA, trust me, it is something that is very valuable.
Yeah.
Invaluable resources they provide. Look at most of the amenities that you see, neighbor that has amenity, they have HOA.
Yeah.
Because somebody has to manage those public amenities, like the pool,
public
the
area.
gym.
Yeah. The park for the kids.
Yeah, the park for the kids, the tennis, the basketball courts.
Yeah.
Somebody got to clean it.
Yeah.
The street light.
Yeah. And the flags that always are the entrance of every neighborhood,
Yes.
they manage that.
Somebody has to make sure it's good, because I'm sure you don't want to manage someone else's amenities.
Yeah.
You only manage your amenity. So HOA helps to keep the neighborhood in a very good order. And that's why the top neighborhoods, if you look at those neighborhoods that are very attractive, everything looking sparkling nice, very attractive, the value goes up. And, you can tell this is very well maintained.
Yeah.
Because everyone is abiding the rule.
Yeah.
On the other side, in general, if you go to rundown areas, they don't have HOA.
Yeah.
Think about it. Any state you are in the US, the rundown areas, majority of them, they don't have HOA.
They don't have HOA.
Everybody do whatever they want.
Yeah.
Do you want your house to be in that, or your neighbor to turn to that kind of chaotic and non-organized and depreciating neighborhood? No, you don't want that. So what am I saying here? I'm saying HOA has its pro, and I feel like the pro outweighs the con. Is there anything you can do to the con? Yes.
Yeah.
You can join the HOA, convince people around in that board, let them know that there's a way we can do this better.
Yeah.
We don't necessarily have to charge the 500, 1,000, whatever they want to charge you in your neighborhood, because I don't know. Every neighborhood
is different.
is different.
Yeah.
So if you feel like it's too much, talk to all of them, show them that this is the way to make it more affordable.
Yeah.
And you guys will still achieve the same goal.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, the goal is to get a good neighborhood in an orderly manner. People are paying their bills. All the amenities are looking good.
Yeah.
You guys have reserve just in case emergency.
Yeah.
Maybe if all of a sudden the pool broke, or maybe there's a crack in the basketball court.
Or there's weed grows and at the kids park.
Yes.
So
you guys have all those extra resources to take care of any emergency. As long as you guys have that and you show them how they can save money, I promise they will appreciate you more.
Everybody will be happy for that.
Yeah, they'll be happy and they will appreciate you.
Yeah.
So that about the payment and everything, yeah, you can. And also, if you feel like the rules are too strict, they are human being like you.
Yeah.
Join the board, talk to them, show them that if they lessen this rule or if they eliminate a particular rule, it will not destroy the neighborhood.
Yeah.
They might not see it. You might be able to show them, demonstrate why it is important to eliminate that rule.
Yeah.
And by the way, they are human beings.
Yeah.
So you guys may have to vote. And if you win, if you guys win, then it's majority carry the vote. Yeah. And if you win, then the neighborhood, they'll take out that rules. That particular rules that you don't like. Yeah. And it's going to be win-win for everyone.
Yeah.
So do I like HOA? My personal opinion, yes, I like it, because if I think about it deeply, it is good for my neighborhood. Mm-hmm. Do I like the money they charge? Well, if they can make it a little cheaper, I will prefer that. So that's my personal.
With regards to the money, sorry that I jump in. I just want to point this out because it actually happens to me when I don't even have any experience of real estate right now. So in my neighborhood back then, they are charging us, like they just come out of nowhere and started saying, okay, we just finished building this neighborhood, your HOA fee is going to be this. And everybody's like, We don't have HOA. We don't want HOA. Then we go back and forth for a while. Then they show us in our contract where they say they can bring HOA in whenever they want.
Oh, okay.
We all miss that part. So now our hands are tied. Then we are like, okay, we agree there's going to be HOA, but we want to take control of our own HOA. So everything they gave us for $150 per year, we are able to cut all those costs down to like $64, I believe.
Wow.
By taking control.
Wow.
So with regards to cost, that is why I jump in. With regards to cost, you can actually control it.
Yes, that's
if you want to. If you just have to be part of the decision-making team. When they call HOA meeting, you need to show up so you can voice your opinion. Because if you are not there, you cannot blame them on the decision they make. The decision needs to be made. And if you don't show up, you don't join, you don't go to meetings, then and I believe there's always a decorum that needs to be met before a decision can be made or a decision can be passed. So a lot of time, the people that serve in the board just continue for multiple years because the meeting they called to change the board member, they didn't meet that decorum. Nobody showed up.
Yeah.
So these same people, they keep making the decision for you, and you can talk from now to tomorrow. It's not going to change anything. You just have to show up.
Yeah.
Bring some more people with you. Take proxy. They call it that thing proxy. It's like a form. If you're not going to be there, fill that proxy form up and give it to whoever is going. That person can make a decision on your behalf.
Yes. Yes.
So that you can form a quorum and you can change things. You cannot change things by just fighting your neighbor, by just fighting the HOA, because the rule is rule.
Yep.
And they are there to protect that rule. So you just need to show up. So for me, the money part, just like you said, is controllable. And if you ask me my opinion about HOA too, I think I like it. I think I like it. There are some that are overboard. They overstep everything, and they are like, you can't do this. Those are the ones that I don't like.
Yeah.
Even some HOA doesn't like renter in their neighborhood.
Yes. But then you guys can still do something. If you can mobilize people that are living in that neighborhood, and if they support and see your opinion and see that it is valuable, you can mobilize them and you guys will vote.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no rule that is
like
unchangeable.
Permanent. Yeah. No.
If everybody rise up and say, no, we don't like this, this is what it should be, you guys will vote. And if you win, yeah. So, I mean, thank you for this. This is really a good topic because that myth is there like, oh, HOA. Sometimes when people hear HOA, they just
I don't want that neighbor.
Yeah, they just throw it away like, I don't want a neighbor with HOA. But then they want the other good side of HOA, what HOA brings with it, like the pros, the neighbor looking good, the value going up.
And when their neighbor is parking car on the lawn, they don't like it.
Yes.
Now they want to complain. But before, you don't want HOA.
Thank you. So that's why we need to really understand what the value of HOA. HOA is good when the rules are moderated, the charges are not creating financial burden on people. The amenities is looking nice everywhere. It's looking attractive. Yeah, why not? It's going to help the value of your property. So think twice before you say you don't want any property that has HOA, or you want to go for a home that does not have any HOA or kind of regulation to make sure your value of your house and the neighborhood at large where you are trying to stay, it's being protected. So anyway, that's all I have to say today. Absolutely. I don't know if you have more to say.
No, I do not. And, I think this discussion, I like it. It's open, we are able to tell them what we think. And I think our audience, like we always say, they are regular people like us. Yes. They share our opinion. Yes. And if you have any contrary opinion, guess what? You can put it on the comment section.
Yes.
We want to know what you think, right? We want to see if there's something we missed. And if you can put it on there, then that will be educational for other people that are watching as well. Yes. So don't keep it to yourself. We want your opinion. Be constructive, be professional about it, and we will see you on our next video. But before we go, Ibrahim, how can people reach out to you?
Oh, yeah. Same way, go to ibrealtors.us. Give me a call, 317-728-0213. I'm on WhatsApp, TikTok, Instagram. Go to our website, ibrealtors.us. You can search for a home. You can reach out to me there. Ahmed, how can I reach out?
Yeah, the same way, Ibrahim. You can go on our website, acopn.com, HAZIOPN.com. You can go on there, fill out our free property assessment, and we can get out to you within 24 hours.
Good.
The number is on our website. If you're a social media person, every social media, acopn.com, and you can DM us directly for any business and anything like that, and we will be able to help you. Until next week, stay warm, and see you next week.
Thank you.